Linda, can you say a word or two? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay, I hear you now. Yeah.
Yeah. And we are live on YouTube now. So that's going.
And Geshe is on his way, so I can let people know when he gets here if you'd like.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone.
Linda, can you say a word or two? Can you hear me?
Oh, now mine.
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Okay, I hear you now. Yeah.
And we are live on YouTube. Okay, sorry about that. My computer was playing back YouTube. I hope everyone is doing well this morning, staying safe, staying warm, staying healthy. Thanks to David and Elise and everyone else in the Gampa who's getting everything prepared for Geshe Gelik's arrival. I'm home because I had a COVID exposure. Hopefully I don't get it. I'm feeling good so far, so.
Eat lots of garlic.
What's that?
Eat lots of garlic.
Oh, garlic.
Scares away most anything.
I like it. That's great.
I just want to let you know my brother in law lost his battle last Monday. So I'm here looking for something.
Well, welcome. I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, hopefully you'll get something. Martin, if you want to add his name to our prayer list, you can.
Good morning, everyone in the building. Geshe Gelik is on his way, so if you're not in the Gampa, you want to start. Oh, he's pulled into the driveway. So if you're not in the Gampa, you might want to start making your way to your seat, and we will be ready when he arrives. Geshe Gelik is here. Okay, if you're in the Gampa, please turn to page 34 in the Gold Prayer Book, and we will begin with the Shakyamuni Buddha mantra 3 times. Te ata om mune mune maha munaye soha. Te ata om mune mune maha munaye soha. Te ata om mune mune maha munaye soha. And now staying on page 34, we'll have the Medicine Buddha stanza and recite the mantra 7 times. Bhagawan, with equal compassion for all, whose name when merely heard dispels the suffering of the lower realms, dispeller of disease and the 3 poisons, I prostrate to Medicine Buddha Lapis Light. Te ata om bekanse bekanse maha bekanse bekanse raja samudgate soha. Te ata om bekanse bekanse maha bekanse bekanse raja samudgate soha. Te ata om bekanse bekanse maha bekanse bekanse raja samudgate soha. Te ata om bekanse bekanse maha bekanse bekanse raja samudgate soha. Te ata om bekanse bekanse maha bekanse bekanse raja samudgate soha. Te ata om bekanse bekanse maha bekanse bekanse raja samudgate soha. Te ata om bekanse bekanse maha bekanse bekanse raja samudgate soha. Now still on page 34, we'll say the 4 immeasurables twice in English, and then flip to the bottom of page 37 and recite it once in Tibetan. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment for friends and hatred for enemies. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment for friends and hatred for enemies. And now on page 37. Semchen tam che de wa dang de wei gyu dang den pa gyur chik du ngao dang duk ngao gi gyu dang drel war gyur chik du ngao me pe de wa dang mi drel war gyur chik Yerim Chagdang Midang Drelwe Tong Yam Lane Pargyurchik. And now, still on page 37, the Chenrezig verse of praise and mantra, not veiled by any fault, white in color, whose head a perfect Buddha crowns in light, gazing compassionately at all beings, to you, Chenrezig, all-seeing one, I prostrate. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Green Tara verse of praise and mantra. Tare liberates from psychic existence. Tutare liberates from the eight fears. Ture liberates from all sickness. I prostrate to the liberator, Mother Tara. Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Soha. 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 And now back to page 34, and Geshe Gelik will lead us in the Refuge and Bodhicitta prayer.
If you can visualize here the Shakyamuni Buddha, there's big Tanka here. What we are trying to do, so maybe today instead of repeating out, we chant Refuge and Bodhicitta prayer together. So at the end of the chant, visualize that 5 color. Traditionally, from the, what do you call, between 2 eyes, what do you call, 3rd eye? Yeah. Just imagine that the white light, then if you can visualize, you don't have to be Buddhist, okay? Visualizing Buddha, what we are trying to do, we are trying to receive as the blessing, to be kind like him, to become more kind, more compassionate. That's the goal, okay? That's the goal of the chanting. More kind, more compassionate, I think then everybody will benefit it. Everybody will benefit it. If you become more kind, more compassionate, everybody will benefit it, okay? Regardless, like everybody, including atheists, believer, non-believer, Buddhist, non-Buddhist, animal, all of them benefited because of your kindness and because of your compassion. So that's the goal. Chanting this prayer 3 times, then just visualize white color, red, blue, white, throat, actually there are, why this, there are like chakras that's located. It's not something that you can touch. It's there, there's like energy channels, chakras. There's something that you cannot really see. If you operate, you can't really see it, but it's very much there. It's very much there. So that's why all this movement, breathing, blinking, swallowing, throwing, all of them is done by energies. Without energy, you can't move. Even can't you move your hand. So this is all the energies and the function of the energy within the channels through chakras. That's how this is a very complex existence. If you understand all of them quite clear, there's so much you can do within this body. There's so much that you can achieve. There's so much, how you say, so much you can achieve through those practices. Anyway, so just visualize white. If you visualize Buddha, white, red, blue, navel yellow, then green. Anyway, there's 5 color emit from Shakyamuni Buddha's body, dissolve into your 5 points where there's actually chakras are located. Dissolve into that, then become more kind, more compassionate. Just imagine that you become more kind, more compassionate. Then everybody will benefit. Everybody, not just Buddhist, Christian, animal, everybody. The moment you become kind, people, it benefits. Of course, it benefits you. Then it benefits everyone. We need more compassionate, more kind people in the world. The world will be better up. Okay. Just visualize. You don't need to be Buddhist. So the goal here is to become more compassionate, more kind, more loving. That's the goal. Okay. Usually, this prayer, like traditionally, when I lead, then you say after me. The whole point of this saying this prayer before the class is to develop some positive thought. In this case, compassion, loving kindness, compassion. Okay. Now take your time. So if you can visualize. 2,500 years ago, someone who embraced teaching of loving kindness, compassion. That's the person we are visualizing here. Don't have to be Buddhist. Jabyu namle duzi wengi jabyu object here in this case is Shakyamuni Buddha. Jabyu namle duzi nectar duzi nectar natural is nectar but form of light. Jabyu namle duzi wengi duzi we light nga means five light white red blue yellow and green. So five. Yeah, five. That's five, yeah. White, red, blue, yellow, green. Jabyu namle duzi wengi ju papes, nectars, flows, or form of light from the 5 points, to the 5 chakras, dissolve into your 5 chakras. Dissolve into your body and mind. Dissolve into your body and mind. All the problems, pain, problems, complications, fear, anxiety, all of them related to the physical sicknesses, mental difficulties, all of them completely purify. Completely purified. Receive all the blessing, the body, spirit, and mind. So then become kind, compassionate persons. And just meditate the importance of compassion. So that's how this practice has been done. Nyeba means false, false, physical false, meaning all the physical illnesses, mental false, such as anger, attachment, jealousy, all of them completely purifies. Then your life become free from that. So then you become more compassionate, more kind towards whom everything that breathes, not particular this group, that group, for every living beings. Then the purpose of life to spread loving kindness, importance of loving kindness, compassion, spread importance of loving kindness, compassion. That is the purpose of life. That's why you are present on this planet is very important to spread loving kindness, compassion. When you start to spread anger, hatred, and life has no meaning. This life is completely waste, no meaning. It's not different than animals, same thing, pretty much same. So the purpose of your existence is to spread loving kindness, compassion, help much as possible, dedicate your rest of your life for that cause. That's called meaningful life, good life. Oh yeah, so that's done. So now, short introduction, please. Short introduction. First, let me say good morning. Good morning. Yeah. Good morning. Short introduction. Okay, short introduction. Good morning, Vendabatinti Lamo. How are you? Good morning, Paul, Cameron. Good morning, Peter. Good morning, Esther. Good morning, Pati Pandiji. Good morning, Sena. Good morning, Nico. Good morning, Mary Jo. Good morning, Suzanne. Good to see you, Susanna. I heard there's like fire, children, there's fire in Patagonia, fire. I hope everybody's fine. Good morning, Jamin. Good morning, Alexander. Good morning, Giovanna. Good morning, Lisa. Good morning, Joanna. Kingsters. Good morning, Jim. Marcelo, Fernanda, David. I hope everyone is fine in Patagonia. Good. Oh, yeah. India, how are you? Good to see you. India. Being
Okay, I think we can start making our way back to our seats. Okay, let's wake our way back to our seats now. Thank you.
Oh yeah, thank you. Maybe now short meditation, okay? We'll do short meditation. Oh no. This meditation not to achieve, is not necessarily to achieve full enlightenment or achieve liberations. This is simply trying to achieve peaceful mind, peaceful mind. Okay, so there are like, probably you can look up, there are like sometimes called like 8 sitting positions when you meditate. I think this meditation does require proper sittings, proper sitting. Any meditation that is associated with the focus or concentrations does require proper sitting. Okay, proper sitting. It's good to learn. Sometimes you see 7 sitting positions. So that 7, then number 8 is like breathing in and out, breathing. So that when you 8, so then that's called 8 sitting positions. Sometimes you don't need to do the breathing meditation. Breathing meditation is to simply to make your mind basically bringing down your mind into the neutral state. And from there, from the neutral state, it's easy to develop something positive. The mind is already negative, so then breathing do need it. The breathing meditation is very much needed in order to transform your mind into the neutral state. Okay? So that's why 8 sitting position, the last number 8 is breathing. Sometimes you may not need it because your mind is already in the positive state or maybe neutral. So then breathing is not needed. Then 7 sitting position, there's something to do with the physical structures, how you sit. And please learn that, it's not that difficult. So now here, something, that's how it sounds in Tibetan, called concentrations. Something means concentrations. Meaning, focus. Someday, chishis. Chishi means make it peace. Make what peace? Mind. Physical, you can concentrate. There's nothing to talk about. Physical concentration, there's nothing. Concentration is part of the mind. The moment your mind starts to concentrate, that very concentration makes your mind calm and peaceful. Okay, so that's the purpose. As I said, it's not to achieve fully enlightenment or liberation, just simply to have calm mind. So this meditation is going to be single-pointed concentration meditations. Mm. You could say to yourself, be aware of your awareness. You could guide it. Be John, or you could say your name, be aware, awareness. What you are experiencing now, awareness. Because you told yourself to be aware of your awareness. What does it look like? Nothing. Meaning, no shape, no color. That's what you're being aware of your awareness. It's like you're experiencing, you're being aware of something that has no color, no shape. But its nature is like clear knowing. That's the nature, clear knowing. That's what you're experiencing, clear knowing. Should not have any expectations. No concern, no expectations. Nothing to see, nothing to look for, nothing to find, nothing to analyze. Just be aware of your awareness. During the meditation, if thoughts rise, what I should do? Simply recognize them, don't follow. Simply beware, don't follow. How I should look at my awareness, like a baby looking at things. No opinion, no story, nothing. See as they are. How to place my mind on awareness like a baby looking at things. No opinion, no story. See exactly as they are. But this meditation should not be like falling asleep or dowsing. Need to be fully fresh, fully awake. Then eventually, hopefully, this meditation is become like still, clear water. No movement. There's no movement. Still clear. No movement. If you get distracted, gently call, tell yourself, beware of your awareness. Or you could say, look at your mind. What is it? Is it clear knowing? That's all. It is clear knowing. What it looks like nothing. Nothing to find, nothing to analyze, nothing to look, nothing to find. No expectations, no stress, no concern. 100% natural. This meditation needs to be brief. At the beginning, very brief. Cannot be go on and on like hours and hours, so no good. Short. Start with short. So then when you become good at these meditations, then maybe long, few, beginning short, many time, many, multiple time, short, like 5 minute time, multiple time. Then when you become good at this meditation, then few, then maybe long stretch possible. So then that's skillful way of doing meditations. Make sure next time when you see the meditation cushions, make sure you don't feel like to throw up. So then that's not good. The beginning, get so excited, sit there long hours, finished. So slow, okay? One step at a time. That's baby step, that's what it means. Short. They mentioned, how the meditation should be done. They mentioned that. So now appearances. Nawa means just appearances. Make sense? Appearances is absence of something. Absence. Maybe absence of projections, perceptions, interpretations, stories. We used to see when we were a baby, we used to see things with no stories, no projections, no perceptions. We just see as they are. Now we grow up, we become so sophisticated, educated, and everything becomes so serious. We need to go back. Appearances, nawa tongsang, nawa appearances. Tongsang means absence or empty. Of what? Projections, perceptions, interpretations, stories. That's what it should be. That's what it should be. Nawa tongsang. Sometimes you say, oh, it's just beautiful. You say, what that means, just beautiful. Nothing to say, right? Am I right? When you say just beautiful, that means nothing to say. Everything should be like that. Everything should be like that, but it's not just beautiful because it's not just, I think it's like Tibetan word called tsam. Tsam means there's no stories, no projection, there's nothing to say. It's just beautiful, there's nothing to say. Everything, I think once you understand the true nature or ultimate nature, is everything's like that, everything just, there's nothing wrong, everything's just fine. So, nawa tongsang, nawa appearances. Tongsang, tong means absence. Literally means empty. Of what? Perception, projection, stories, all of that. That's how they appear. That's how the things should be appear. In reality, they are like these are not come with a projection. It doesn't come with the projections like we create. The object doesn't create. We create. Object is absence of all the stories, projection, perception. That's what they are. That's not what we see. Nawa tongsang, there's like 5 characteristics, 4. Nawa tongsang, that's how ngengo. Now understanding should be the same. Understanding should be the same. Just beautiful, just beautiful. Understanding should be the same. Understanding Rangime means like things usually exist. We thought it's nothing to do with your projection, it's nothing to do with your perception, it's nothing to do with your idea, it's nothing to do with your stories. They exist. They don't exist based on how you interpreted them. They don't exist. It's just your perception. It's not everybody sees like that. It's your perceptions that you see. Not everybody sees the same thing. Clearly proves that things don't exist according to your stories, your projections, your perception. It just exists like that. The object is like free from that. So now you understand. Meaning same like I think going back to the babies, seeing as they are. Seeing without stories, without judgmental, without projections. Right now, having hard time seeing that, seeing that. So need to go back. That's how you understood them without perceptions, exactly as they are. After that, there's joy, there is degree of joy, seeing things without perception, projections, seeing that, not just that, understanding that. Third characteristic, then there's degree of joy, they enjoy, degree of joy. That apply to everything. Birth, death is not you see, you understand, it is totally different. There's the third level, there's joy, there's no fear, there's joy. There's joy. That joy, somehow you transform that joy into like enlightened body or something like that. Something like that. That's more complicated. So I even don't understand the fourth part. Fourth part. So just leave it there like that. Okay. So now I think it's quite important meditation just to see. Just think about when you say, "Oh, just beautiful." You are the one who's saying what that means. What it means, there's nothing to say. There's nothing to say. Why we are not able to say that to many things? We see many things with your own perceptions. You don't like the way they display. You don't like. You don't like the color. You don't like the style. There's so many of them. Like it's not. That's why. And then occasionally they say, "Oh, it's just beautiful." So then you are having pure mind. You are having pure mind. You are experiencing non-judgmental mind, like a baby mind. Just see as they are. So that can happen, that can happen eventually, right away, slowly, if you meditate more and like think somehow. My body is all kind of, is not just beautiful, with all kind of mind, all kind of mental projection, your perception, your idea, all of that. That's why it's not just fine. Your speech is same thing. Your mind is same thing. So therefore, Om. See this like word here? Just 1 second, I need to mark this. This syllable called Om. This bigger one symbolize body, symbolize body. This symbolize speech. The round one, they symbolize mind. Then of course, if you do yoga, then you probably know this word Om. Basically meaning the body, spirit, mind, Om. So then called Sambhava, nature, what? Nature of body, spirit, mind. Om, the Sanskrit word, Om, body, spirit, mind. A, first big one, A, O, second one, then dot, become Om. 3 syllables, put it together, become Om, meaning body, spirit, mind. Sambhava, nature. Shuddha, pure. Now what happened? I don't see that. Because you don't see like the baby do. Because you see with your perceptions, your idea, your projection. That's why you don't see pure. Even though ultimately it's pure, you don't see it as pure. You see it's like very much stain. Huh? Stain. That's how I say Om Sambhava. Om, body, spirit, mind, Sambhava. Nature, Shuddha, pure. Sarva, everything. Sarva Dharma, everything. Sambhava, again, nature of everything. Shuddha, pure. There's no impure, there's pure. Meaning your mind becomes now more pure. Your mind becomes more pure. You see more purities, less impure, more pure, because your mind now develop. So now, Sambhava Ham, then all your projections, stories, all of them become empty. In the end, none of them are true. It's just your projections. All of them dissolve into what? Sambhava, Shuddha, pure nature. All of them, all your idea, projection, all of them dissolve into nature, pure nature. What's left? Pure nature. Thinking that is me. Hum, I'm not sure. But is it hum or hum? Sambhava hum or hum?
Hum.
Huh?
Hum. It comes from the word aham. Aham.
So there's no Sanskrit word. So when they say hum means me. In language, right? Hum means me. Hum.
Yes, Geshe-la.
Yeah, hum. So then, Sambhava hum or hum?
Hum.
So maybe that's like in like spoken language, hum means me. Hum, I'm not sure hum. So that like mispronounced or like I don't know Sanskrit. I'm not expert of Sanskrit. I only know a few words. So so now what you're saying, Chetamje Namatape Najok Dani. You know, there's a song, Imagine. Just please say imagine. What is it then? I don't understand the word. Imagine there's no heaven, there's no, huh?
Imagine there's no heaven, it's easy if you try. No hell below us, above us only sky. Imagine all the people.
Yeah. I think there's a beautiful song, Imagine. Yeah, so that first you mentally construct, or lotus, or become Buddha of compassion. You're just mentally constructing. It's not really happening. You're just mentally constructing. Eventually, the idea that mental constructions will become into reality. So, Sambhava the South, Sambhava the Hum, pure nature of body, speech, and mind, pure nature of everything that is me. I think the best medicine for the depressions. It's not like bad as you think. That's what we should think. That's what we must think. What we should not think is like, oh, that's not something worthless or like, oh, all bad. This is not, that's not how we make progress. If you really want to make progress, you need to think something pure, okay? Somebody in the south, somebody in the hum, don't need to choose. Everything, all my experience, then how come everything that I experience dissolve into this pure nature? That's what it is. This all projection, this all interpretations. In the end, it's not like that. Then you say, oh, that is me. You are saying, that is me, hum. Somebody south or somebody hum, don't want you to choose. Hum, all this misunderstanding become dissolved into the pure nature. Pause. So hopefully, when you come out of this meditation, maybe you see things differently, hopefully, see things differently. Not take them very seriously as you used to take. So that's not what I want to talk today, but sorry. So the meditation. So I'm reading this stanza from Shantideva's Guide to Buddhist Way of Life. This text composed by Indian Master Shantideva in like 8th century. 8th century. This book has been written 8th century. Lava Sunga Deva is the very beginning of chapter number 5, chapter number 5. If you're interested, the book has been there. Very beginning of chapter number 5, and please give some thought. Okay, no need to bleep. Give some thought and analyze. Lava Sunga Deva. This is like quite big because this is with commentaries, not just root text. Monks used to remember whole root text by heart. Memorizations is a big part of our education systems. I never memorized that, but I did memorize some other texts. Many monks remember by heart all these texts. I'm not one of them. Probably say something that I'm not kind of lazy. So that laba suma doba is laba, any form of commitment or New Year resolutions, whatever you call, any form of commitment based on like initiations, the religious, associated with the religious, and the commitment you just make to each other, all of them, whatever the commitment might be. Lava Suma, de means like desire to keep your commitment, desire to keep your commitment. Someone who have desire to keep their commitments, whatever their commitment might be based on, so like many, based on spiritual field, based on the mundane field, whatever their commitment might be. What Shantideva was saying, Rabdo Jimte Sim Sungtes. So those people need to, Lamula, you have.
Is this the first stanza?
Yeah,
in,
first,
chapter
maybe
5,
first
Guardian of
maybe
Witness?
say in English, there's better English there. So then maybe it will help you to understand my broken English.
Those who wish to guard their practice should very
So
attentively.
see, the practice here, So if you really look at this like practice from the spiritual point of view, so then you are talking about ethics, wisdom, concentration, three training. It's called three training. Training of morality, training of concentration, training of wisdom. That's what it means. If you look at it from the broader point of view, then it refers to commitment. Commitment. Okay. Then,
should very attentively guard their minds.
Huh?
Should very attentively
Oh.
guard their minds
rub the dim. What does that mean? The word attentively.
very closely.
Very closely guard their mind. So there's something to think about. Mind, didn't it?
For those who do not guard their minds will be unable to guard their practice.
So this is all talking about guarding. The main subject of this chapter number 5 is guarding alertness, means to be alert. To be alert. So, same. So now please continue read.
In this world, unsubdued and crazed elephants are incapable of causing such harms.
So that probably you may have no experience, because I have tons of experience. Because when I was in monastery, when I was teenager, 14, 16, I went to guard elephant to protect monastery. We own farm, like we grow like corn. So when you plant the seed, you go there one time to guard all night long, bang empty can or make some noise, whatever noise you can make, build fire to guard wild boar. Make sure they don't eat seeds. Once they find one, it's like that, like this. They find one, they go through all of them, then they come, they know the smells. Next day, you go there, only you go there, say you have like 5 acres of land, you are responsible to guard wild boar. If maybe you fall asleep or something like that, so then boar. Next day, you are the only one, nobody will help, you are the only one, go there, again, plant, one by one. So then every other monks will know that you fall asleep last night. You didn't guard, you didn't do a good job. So then when it grows high, then you will go to guard elephants. That elephant comes because there's now, what do you call? Yeah. Ears, yeah, that the elephant likes to eat. If elephant gets inside, it will probably just moving around, it will destroy it like huge, just moving around. So that's what it means. So, yeah. All the chores in the monastery, we don't have like a servant. We monks need to do cooking, cleaning, walking in the field, growing corn, cutting them, separating from all of them, like loading them, unload them, all of them. So we do. So now the monk's life in monastery is much better off. Maybe they are fortunate one. When I was there, I think maybe we are unfortunate one, so we did a lot of work. So now we don't have farm, so they don't have to go to, even one day there's no farm to work. So, Kinswood, you remember my teacher came, same thing, did the same work. So now, no farm, so they are free up and they are only go to the kitchens to cook. So now they go 2 days. When I was there, you go 8 days because there's not many monks, so you go 8 days. So now they go about 2 days or 1 day, I don't remember. So same Lambo Yonda, never chapatas.
In this world, unsubdued and crazed elephants are incapable of causing such harms as the miseries of the deepest hell, which can be caused by the unleashed elephant of my mind. So now
there's no lama tsongkapa lojong nyanga draji. If you see the lojong mind training, the ornament of like something, the mind training, the text they're composed by Lama Tsongkhapa. When you look at the text, then Lama Tsongkhapa clearly state, or negative karma, positive karma, everybody talks about positive karma, negative karma, karna learn, positive karma, negative karma, sabbasangenas. It's very much depend on your mindset. If your mind is good, everything becomes good. If your mind is not good, everything becomes not good. Therefore, Lama Tsongkhapa says everything depends on the mind. Is this true? Just think, is this true? If your mind is okay, I think it's okay. If mind is not okay, so then it's not okay. Doesn't matter wherever you live, what kind of lifestyle. You could be millionaire, billionaire, but you are still not okay because your mind is not okay. So everything is boiled down on the mind that Lama Tsongkhapa other text that says. So, so now here, the last stanza, that is the one. Kunne tembe taba ye semje lambo tamdana jiba tamje meji gewa tamje latulons.
However, if the elephant of my mind is firmly bound on all sides by the rope of mindfulness, all fears will cease to exist and all virtues will come into my hand.
Isn't that wonderful? You think like something that you can do? Yeah, I think we can do something. It's your mind. It's not like asking, oh, please, can you train my mind? That's part of heart. That's part of heart. It's hard enough to train your own mind. How are you going to train somebody else's mind? Somebody else elephant. In Buddhism, there's elephant in the room all the time. That's your mind. This is the Master Kamalashila. I think there's one text, I don't remember how to say Gomrim in English, I don't know how to say it in English, Gomrim, the text. The same, not exact the same word, but same meaning like this. Yi langbo, mind. Langbo means like elephant. It's very powerful. Mind is powerful. There's one French woman who wrote a book, someone remember, long time ago, went to Tibet, and during her journey she saw some... Yeah, so you read that book? So some of the things she witnessed in Tibet, but like people in the West need to know, but not like necessarily in Tibet, because we are kind of aware, even without our books, that things are happening. So what I'm saying, the mind is so powerful, as I mentioned before. This is very complex existence. There's so much to learn. The chakras, channels, the energy, movement, all of that, is very complex. It's very complex. This existence, learning just this existence is quite, take some time to understand, like, what happens when the life is beginning, what's happening when this life is beginning, what's happening, the process, what's happening, and like how these channels, they kind of like develop, the way they develop, how they develop, like all of that is kind of complex. That's how everything slowly expand, grow. That eventually it will shut down one by one. It goes back to where it begins. Everything where it begins, it goes back to where it begins. So the whole process of learning, this whole process will help I think during the time of death it will help. So anyway, that's not the point here. So what I'm saying is mind is very powerful. That elephant is on the move. Meaning it's unbelievable. I've never count like how many thoughts we are having every day. I never count. A lot of them is like not really serious thing. It's just something. Sometimes remember something happened 2 years ago. Something remember something happened yesterday. All kind goes everywhere. Like all of a sudden eating something, then kind of triggers something. Remember. Something like, oh, there's I tried to count, but it's impossible. Very interesting. Just watch. When you're eating your breakfast, like, just watch. Even just knowing, like, the first thought, what kind of food, like, when you wake up, first thought, they rise. Some thought will rise. Are you even aware, like, what kind of thought they rise? Very, like, interesting. Like, so that elephant is on the move. Each longboat dollars. So now that it's not good to let that movement continues. Some point that movement needs to minimize or subdue or reduce or maybe at least stop. How? Focus. So what you need a rope. First of all, to catch that elephant. Not that easy to catch. Rope. What is the rope? Mindfulness is the rope. So now you have rope, you learn today, or now you're being mindful, watching that elephant, where the elephant goes. Before you're just going with the elephant, elephant is not watching you, you are not watching elephant, you are going with the elephant. So now at least you are aware that where the elephant is going, at least being aware the first time where the elephant is going. So then rope, the mindful rope, so now you catch the elephant, need to tie. That probably takes some time. So then so now you have something to tie on. So that object needs to be very strong. You can't just tie on a piece of grass. Elephant will just go like that. It needs to be very strong. Iji langbo doala tembe tabe migbe kawa tembulas. Migba object. Kawa literally means pole, pillar. No, here you don't have pillar. Here we don't have pillar here. But monastery we have a lot of pillars. They are really strong, made out of like cement and brick. So they're kind of very migbe kawa tembo means strong. Migbe kawa tembo. So now the strong pillar in this case, what is the strong pillar? Object. What is the object? Object could be anything. It could be just flower, waterfall, or maybe trees, or maybe your photo of your child. But it has to be one, just one. It cannot be multiple. It's one. It doesn't matter. Again, this is not goal is to achieve full enlightenment or liberation. It's just to catch your mind. That's all. Iji langbo doala, migbe kawa tembulas. Tembe tabe ngejin. Now you catch the elephant, then tie the elephant on the strong pillar. In this case, object, your object, flower, Buddha, Tara, could be anything. Sherab Chakju, Rimwachan, Sherab Chakju. But when you go to Thailand, you will see there's a piece of metal, sharp, and the one end is kind of sharp and hook. People who are riding elephant in India is very common. They have, you like poke. If you're an elephant to go this way, you just poke. This way, you just poke, and that's how you control the elephant. In this case, that tools, or what they call tools or weapon, what they call tools. tools, yeah. So that, in this case, is wisdom. How's wisdom? How you define wisdom according to Buddhist philosophy? Wisdom is a set of awareness, kind of awareness has the ability to distinguish between what is bad and what's good. That's the definition of wisdom. The I consciousness just it doesn't cease. The mind is the one who kind of distinguishes between what is right or wrong. The mind is not I consciousness, mind. So wisdom is like the tools of wisdom. Shut up, charge, remove us, then eventually, not right away, eventually that element can be tame. Tame. Eventually, not right away, eventually the elephant can be tamed. Oh, first time, even not 1 second, cannot sit even second. That's like kind of like, even like hard to believe. Can sit still 1 second. So now, after 1 week, oh, now can sit maybe 20 seconds, no problem. Progress has been made, So then, when you're able to sit one object, thinking one object, day divided to 12 hours, if you can sit 4 hours without distractions, then pretty much you accomplish, you probably achieve the best concentrations. But in the beginning, no need to worry, should not focus on that. Oh, I want to sit 4 hours without distraction, but that's probably not good. So right now, just sit, eat your lumber. So that's how you guard your mind. That's the same, different word, same thing. So this is, I think, you don't have much time. You have so many things to do, so many things to take care, so many places to go. Good, because that's your positive karma. You go to park, nice park. You go to museum to look art. You go to gathering. But this meditation is not to achieve fully enlightenment or liberation, just to make. Just to guard your mind, and hopefully, exactly like Shantideva said, all the fear will be conquered. Fear, conquered. That's very good. There's a lot of fears. If you can just sit, don't need to take anything. If you just sit, meditate. If you can conquer your fear, that's really good. All kinds of fears, like, and can you repeat this word again one more time? So there's something that
All fears will cease to exist, and all virtues will come into my hand.
So that's something that just try, all my friends, just try like 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there, just see, and can you make your mind calm? Can you really guard your mind? Can you really guard your elephant? So maybe that is the healthiest way to achieve calm mind, peaceful mind, have less fear, less anxiety. It's like, generated by fear. The fear eventually generated by attachment. No attachment, there will be no fear. Fear is like caused by attachment. If you have less attachment, there will be less fear. The stronger the attachment, the greater the fear is going to be. So then this meditation is like guarding your elephant, protecting your elephant from anger, attachment, jealous, all of that. So this is very good meditation. It's not that hard to learn. It's quite easy to just require some effort. Some effort, just sit, either watching your breath in and out, or maybe just visualizing something. Right now, don't expect you are going to see if you are visualizing. Visualize means you are constructing. If you are visualizing Tara, you are constructing. Thumb, green thumb, then become Tara. So then you are just creating, just imagining, generating. So that, so then idea eventually, to materialize, it will materialize eventually, not right away. In the beginning, it's all imagining. Okay, so then this is Sunday similar Ongju. Do we have time? Or 3 minutes? Not long enough. Any degree of concentration, that you manage to develop, any degree of concentration you manage to develop by meditating. So that concentration will rule. It becomes like king of your mind. Rule. Right now, mind rules you. Basically, we are we don't control our mind. Our mind controls us. It's not good news. It's not good news. So here, through this meditation, we are hoping to gain our control over our mind. Someday, concentration is the king of the mind. It rules the mind. Mind doesn't rule concentration. Concentration rules mind. Someday, Jabutis. Sharna miyos, if you let it be, it's going to be firm as a mountain. It won't move. It won't move. If you decide to sit, it will sit there like a mountain. The sound cannot move, or something happened that cannot move, its firm is going to be a mountain. Someday, Sharna miyorim. Tana, if you let it go, it only goes to positive things. Then result, well-balanced mind, well-balanced physical body, well-balanced mind generated. That's the result. That's the result of your meditation on your concentration meditation. The result, well-balanced mind, meaning very flexible, not uptight, very flexible, could go either way. Body, very flexible, can go like this, can go like up this, like this, stretch, quite easy. Listen, Dechen, great joy or bliss, okay? So, please try at home, so we don't have much time here today, so this is, I think, good because your life, some reason, your life becomes so busy. So then please get some time out of this busy life, get some to sake of your own peaceful mind. Find some time and meditate, just sit. Watch your breath. If you have hard time visualizing something, then watch your breath, just count, just breathing, just breathe in and out, breathe in and out. If some people are very good at visualizing, then you are fortunate one. You can just visualize something, just sit. So then you do make progress. Not day by day, like maybe after 1 week, 2 weeks, then you look back. You've been meditating 2 weeks, now you look back, you make progress. That's how you make progress. So then 2025 started Now it's come into 2026, beginning of 2025, I cannot even sit like 2 seconds. Now 2026, so I don't have problem sitting 20 minutes. I can enjoy sitting 20 minutes. Never thought that can be possible. Now it's happening like that, okay? Oh yeah, and thank you very much. So I'll stop here. Shanti Deva's text, Guide to Buddhist Way of Life, chapter number 5. 5. If you're interested, then I think the books there you can read, okay?
Okay, if you're in the Gampa, please turn to page 246 in the Gold Prayer Book. And we'll do the dedication verses from Master Shantideva. May all beings everywhere, plagued by sufferings of body and mind, obtain an ocean of happiness and joy by virtue of our merits. May no living creature suffer, commit evil, or ever fall ill. May no one be afraid or belittled, with the mind weighed down by depression. May the blind see forms and the deaf hear sounds. May those whose bodies are worn with toil be restored on finding repose. May the naked find clothing, the hungry find food. May the thirsty find water and delicious drinks. May the poor find wealth, those weak with sorrow find joy. May the forlorn find hope, constant happiness, and prosperity. May there be timely rains and bountiful harvests. May all medicines be effective and wholesome prayers bear fruit. May all who are sick and ill quickly be freed from their ailments. Whatever diseases there are in the world, may these never occur again. May the frightened cease to be afraid, and those bound be freed. May the powerless find power, and may people think of benefiting each other. For as long as space remains, for as long as sentient beings remain, until then may I too remain to dispel the miseries of the world. And now on page 244, we'll say the long life prayer for His Holiness. In the land encircled by snow mountains, you are the source of all happiness and good. All powerful Chenrezig Tenzin Gyatso, please remain until samsara ends. And the next page, the long life prayer for Khyentse Rinpoche, the one who mastered his speech at a very young age, the one with great patience who received the name Amatari, the one with great precision who spread the teachings of Lama Tsongkhapa on bliss and void, Lama, ornament of the yellow hat tradition, please remain until samsara ends. And now on the inside back cover, the prayer for the swift return of Lama Zopa Rinpoche. Peerless teacher and assembly of the children of the victorious ones, Shravakas and Pratyeka Buddhas, victorious Losang father and sons, along with the lineage masters, all the objects of refuge of the infinite lands, please bestow the virtue and goodness of accomplishing this prayer here and now. Holding and spreading the Muni's precious and complete teachings through explanation and practice, you are the armor of patience that is never discouraged. Incomparable Venerable Guru, to you I make request. While striving single-pointedly for the sake of the victorious one's teachings, the sole gateway through which all benefit and happiness emerge, and from other living beings, you suddenly departed to peace. What a great loss. Nevertheless, through the undeceiving truth of the blessings of the ocean of the three jewels and the great waves of bodhicitta of the children of the victorious ones, may the smile of a reincarnation swiftly beam in glory for fortunate disciples. And now inside the front cover, the long life prayer for Geshe Gelik. Supreme Guide, you lead us on the many paths of virtue. A shining sun, you give us the best of excellent explanations. Supreme virtuous friend, you are a constant Dharma companion. Lama who has renounced fame, may you ever remain. And below that, the long life prayer for Geshe Sangpo. You who have steadfast imprints of virtuous qualities and keep the instructions of the glorious Guru in your heart. You who pass day and night with noble activities, great virtuous friend, may you have a very long life. And now 7 green Tara mantras to benefit all beings. Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Soha. 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 Om Tari Tu Re So Ha. Om Tari Tu Re So Ha. Om Tari Tu Re So Ha.
Thank you. Thank you. So one more thing. I think here light behind the Buddha statue, a big statue, outside the stupa in front. I think a long time ago, that glass was broke. Somebody, maybe please help Brian. Need to fix this light. Maybe put it more bright light. So then it will probably prevent that glass was. Some of you remember was probably broke. Somebody threw because there's not enough light. Maybe with Brian. Yeah, so if you can help, maybe make it more like bright, so then there will be light, so then more likely. So it will protect it, okay? Thank you, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Gracias.
Gracias, Ale.
Gracias, Ale.
Escucha.
Thanks everyone who joined us
Thank you.
online.
Thank you, Linda.
Bye.
Donna.
Yep. Thanks everyone in the
Thank you.
Gampa.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Have a nice Sunday.
You too.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.